old plus new divided by 2. Answer would be 0.095, which is 9.5%. This one. Similarly, if we want to find out the percentage change in quantity, so percentage change in quantity gonna be new quantity, which is 8. Let me write here. Right. New quantity is old quantity 10 divided by 10, 8 plus 10 divided by 2. Answer would be, because this is minus 2 here. But you notice something? So we find out, okay, we find out the percentage changes, and now the elasticity, we represent it with small e, and we write down the elasticity of demand would be equal to percentage change in quantity divided by percentage change in price. So 0.22 or 22% divided by 0.095, answer would be 2.32. So did you notice something? It should be negative. It should be negative, right? Here negative, it should be negative here. But why the answer is positive? Like I explained earlier, that the relationship of price elasticity of demand is negative. So that is obvious. Even though you don't write negative here, but that means it shows the direction, not the quantity. Right? So now question arises, what this 2.32 means. So formula is percentage change in quantity divided by percentage change in price. Here we go. How we explain the ratio? So if there is 1% change in price, it will cause 2.32% change in quantity. If we increase price 1%, quantity will go down with 2.32%. If we decrease the price of 1%, quantity demanded will go up by 2.32%. So you increase 1% or decrease 1%, 1% change of 1%, change of 1% causes 2.32% change in quantity. What do you think? This is elastic or inelastic? Small changes causes big change.
Is elastic.
It is elastic. So we can also categorize that if the value is greater than 1, right? If the value is greater than 1, absolute value, which is, you remove the negative sign here. If the value is greater than 1, it means your product or this product is, this ice cream cone or this ice cream is elastic. Right? Like now, if you understand the concept, please solve this. If the price elasticity demand for a good is 1.65, then a 3% decrease in the price result in a, just rearrange the formula. I'm writing down the formula. Elasticity of demand is equal to percentage change in quantity divided by percentage change in price. Find out the answer. PD, find out the answer of elasticity.
Sir, it just got disconnected.
Okay.
So, I'm sorry.
Okay, no problem. What is the answer? So we have the formula. Elasticity of demand is equal to percentage change in quantity divided by percentage change in price. So just write down the answer here. We know that elasticity is 1.65. Percentage change in quantity we need to find out. All we need to do is write down 3%. So it means 1.65 multiplied by 3%. Answer would be, what would be the answer? One
4.95.
1.95 multiplied by 3. Answer would be, well, 1.65 multiplied by 4.95. Right? Answer would be C. Everybody understand that, or should I need to repeat this? Kiranan, Gustavo, PD, Mirko.
So it is the 1.65 multiplied by 3.
Yes.
So 1.65 is the elasticity demand for good, and
Yes.
3% is the decrease in the price,
Yes.
isn't it?
You rearrange
So,
the formula, you will find out the answer. Simple.
okay.
Answer is C. Okay, now the variety of demand curves we already talked about. What is inelastic? What is elastic? Inelastic means when there is small decrease in price, then there is, sorry, inelastic means when there is big change in price causes small change in quantity demanded, or quantity demanded does not respond strongly to price changes. So if answer is less than 1.95, elasticity answer is less than 1 point, absolute answer. So ignore the negative sign. 0.80, 0.2, 0.99. If less than 1, it means demand is inelastic. If answer is greater than 1, it means demand is more elastic or elastic. Right, guys? So here we go. You see, you find out the percentage change. So you see, the percentage change in price is 22%. So 22% change causes 67% change in quantity demanded. Of course, this is elastic. So ignore the negative sign. Answer would be 3, because this 3 shows the direction, and the direction of demand, quantity demanded and price is negative in law of demand. So that's why don't confuse, okay, sir, this is -3, -3 is less than 1, so it should be inelastic. No. Absolute answer is 3, it is more elastic. And if you see that, you find out the percentage change, you see there is 22% change causes 11% change in quantity demanded. 22% increase causes 11% decrease. Big price change causes small change in quantity demanded. So it means it is less elastic. Right, guys? Similarly, you see, now small change, 22% causes 67% change. Must be elastic, greater than 1. And now we have 2 more, which is perfectly inelastic and perfectly elastic. So these are 2 rare events, you can say that. Number 1, which means perfectly inelastic means If you increase or decrease prices and the quantity demanded has no effect, zero effect, whether the price is 1 million, whether the price is 0, whether the price is 20, 40, so you don't see any quantity demanded change. So example are nowadays for short term, gasoline, salt, diamond, cigarette, medical products, insulin, or heart transplant. Whether the transplant prices go up to $1 million, still people are having heart transplant. Why? Just don't have any close substitute. Salt has no close substitute. That's why its quantity demanded is irresponsive. Diamonds, gasoline for short term as well. Perfectly elastic, which means if the elasticity answer is exactly 1, which means 22% change, 22% change in price causes 22% change in quantity demanded. Perfectly elastic, which means the example includes bank loans, organic bread, the premium unleaded petrol. So these are just rare events. So perfectly inelastic demand curve would be like this. So we know that demand curve is downward sloping like this. So the slope defines the elasticity. See, more elastic will be like this. Let me show you here. So this would be, let's talk about this. You see here, you can just roughly find out that, okay. So you see there is this small change causes visible big change. So this must be elastic. So it means the more the demand curve is horizontal, like x-axis, it is going towards elastics. The more the demand curve is towards the y-axis, it is more, you see the visible change here. So big change in price causes small change in quantity. So this would be so the more the shape of the demand curve looks steeper or to the y-axis or vertical, it is more inelastic. And if it is perfectly perpendicular or equivalent to y-axis or perfectly steep vertical, it means its elasticity is equal to 0. What does it mean? It means price is increasing and there is no change in quantity demanded. People still buying 100, whether price increased from 4 to 5. Perfectly, elastic demand. So if price even increased to 4.1,